Oh yeah, that reminds me too of what's the name of that movie? It was based off the Odyssey.
Oh, brother, we're out there.
Right? Who had seen that like a billion times?
And constant sorrow.
So
we should
good.
do that song right now.
Right? Yeah.
No.
That movie is so
Hot dog
good.
is Soggy Bottom Boys.
What is it? He needs his
That was a good
my
one.
Dapper Dan, damn it.
I'm a Dapper Dan, man.
I'm a Dapper Dan, man. Damn it. Oh, there won't be no wedding.
He's bona fide.
God, that movie's so good. And
So many great parts. John Goodman, Cyclops character too. It's just great.
Oh my God. All right, guys, welcome back to the Brewed Awakening podcast, episode 2. Wave at your cameras. Stop. I have with me Savannah and John Webb. They are married. We learned that in the first second of the last podcast. They only have 4 children. That was something else we learned.
Not 7.
That was a lot of fun. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but
Yeah.
I
Had a
lot of fun.
blast.
It was really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were in your factory. Today's episode, can I see that? Is brought to you by Possum Coffee, which you can purchase at opossumcoffeecompany.com.
That's right.
It's not just co.com.
Yeah, it's company. It's
Do
actual
not get it
word.
mistaken. Link is in the description. There you go. What are we drinking, John?
So this is our new geisha coffee. Now we have our new roaster's choice. It comes from Nicaragua. It's really good.
What else should I know about it? Is that it? It's kind of like clear.
I don't want to say too much. No.
Okay.
I'd like for you to guess the notes on it.
Guess the what?
The notes.
I have no idea what that is. Explain that to me.
Okay, so whenever you're drinking coffee, black, really, you don't need to do it with cream or anything. If you kind of like wine tasting, if you aerate it, there's certain notes that you can catch, and you'll find on our bags of coffee, you'll find the description of what the notes to look for. But
So this coffee gets serious.
yeah, it does
yeah.
actually.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so you French press this, or how did you brew it?
Yeah, I did it in the French press. I just kind of let it steep for a good while. To me, that's the best way to do it whenever you're making about 3 cups of coffee.
Dude, that's a really good black.
It's smooth.
It's super smooth.
Yeah, like you don't feel like you're,
Yeah, it's like it's not like the Folgers in the bank. You know what I'm talking about? You just get in the styrofoam cup real quick and it's terrible.
You know,
This is really, really good. You guys should check this out if you're watching this. Make sure you go order some. I'm going to take that bag. I'm just kidding.
the geisha coffee.
How do you spell that? Can I see?
This is not the right one. This is the
okay.
Costa Rican.
Yeah.
A geisha is spelled
Geisha. It actually is named after the part of Ethiopia that variety originated from.
So you have to order, like when you order it, it comes from like a distributor and they get it from Ethiopia?
Yeah. Well, importer. Somebody imports from different parts of the world.
And what's it come in? Like a
65-pound sack.
Whoa.
You know, I usually order about 3 bags at a time.
So that is that's like a serious bag of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild. All right. So we got a little outline today, which we didn't have last time.
cool.
We're going to get into some things. The first thing we're going to talk about as business owners, and those of you who are out there watching who might be business owners and have children, if you don't, this doesn't apply to you, skip ahead. But if you do, it can be really tough to, have the kids, have the business. Shut up. I'm trying to brew coffee. I'm trying to edit videos. So something Savannah wanted to talk about today actually was parenting and also finding Childcare.
Yeah.
So tell me your thoughts or your concerns or what you kind of were thinking there.
Well, I've come to notice just how hard it is to find childcare, especially if you're dealing with, if you have a baby, or any child for that age, because we have only, in our county, we only have just a handful of daycares. And those daycares, I don't think any of them accept a baby under the age of a year old. So that makes it really hard for a mother, even if you're not a business owner, if you're just a regular, going to your job, it makes it really hard for a mother to go to work because there's they're all booked up. They're all booked out. And I've seen people so desperate looking for childcare that they would even go as far as putting it on Facebook, like George County News and Events. Be like, hey, I need help. Does anybody babysit? And to me, that's also very scary because you don't know what you're putting out there. But I've seen a news article the other day when I contacted you about doing this. I saw where this child had went to daycare and had went for his first day, and he was brutally beaten. I mean, he really was. His face was just all black and blue. And I thought, I don't know I wonder if, maybe if government did get into trying to help out with the child care facility problem, that would help out with all that kind of abuse and stuff. And also it would allow more government funding to go into having, more child care available, because it is really hard to find someone to watch your kid now.
If somebody, you said there's daycares, right?
Yeah, they're private owned. Yeah.
It just seems like somebody would tap into that market, or maybe it's just that stressful. Nobody wants to do it.
It is extremely stressful. I know because I have a little bit of experience. I worked at a daycare whenever I was a teenager, and I was 15, and my job was to work in the baby room, and I could have up to 10 babies by myself, and the age range that I had at that time was 6 weeks old to 2 years old. And I was young, but even an adult would have a hard time protecting the 6-week-old from the 2-year-old toddler that's running around throwing stuff.
That's too many babies.
It is too many babies.
Don't you think so?
And, but
I can barely handle one at a time.
But there's no real that's the standard. That's what they're told that as long as you have one person in there for 10, you're fine. But
I wonder, what did people do before, though? I think that maybe that's where grandparents came in. Maybe. And now grandparents are having to, work longer.
Yeah.
Into their, life.
I'm sure a lot of people just left the workforce like they do today. I mean, if you're 20-something years old and it costs you $120 a week and you can only make $300 a week, and so it's a no-brainer that you're leaving the workforce to take care of your child.
Yeah, I've met some people who said they had to quit, and then they end up getting Google Analytic jobs or something.
Yeah.
Where they're on a computer, I guess, analyzing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
probably calling my phone asking for my business phone number. But
hey, if they're making decent money and they can change the diaper when it needs it, that's interesting. I'm blessed. I don't have that problem. Who watches y'all's kids?
They go to Head Start, and that's one of the things that has got me thinking about all this, is because we were so fortunate to have our kids in Head Start, and our kids, and we've had them in private daycare, and we love the private daycare that we had them at, but there is no sure security. You do know that you're leaving your baby with 9 other babies and one adult, and so that kind of sits in the back of your head. You do worry about that, and then you also whenever we have them at Head Start now, we're seeing them actually get kind of
it's more
learning
educational
stuff.
Based.
It's like a bridge in the gap, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it starts them even earlier. Learning their counting and their ABCs,
writing their name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all my kids went to a preschool Head Start type program, and it was great because they treated it too like school. Mm-hmm. And it kind of got them ready for the discipline and the organization of it. I'm blessed. I have a grandmother that lives close, and she is semi-retired. And then my parents, when they're not working, they're willing to, watch them. But not everybody's got that. And when we lived in Laurel, Mississippi, Harley Jo, my oldest daughter, she's 11 now, but she was at the hospital that Caitlin worked at. They had Childcare. They had a childcare place, which is cool if your work has it. But if you're a business owner, don't apply. But it came out on Facebook because they had cameras that this lady had drugged this kid by his neck across the place. And we knew who she was. She wasn't the one over our kids' class. But we saw this lady every day at the drop off.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And that's something I do think okay, let's say today, me and John, we're going to open Daddy Daycare over in Central.
Yeah.
To like give people peace of mind and to like make ourselves more credible, I would have a 24/7 live camera.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, hey, you can trust us. In fact, here's an app you can download. You can look at your kids at any time. You can hear and see what's going on at this place. Number one, it would keep you more accountable
Yeah.
if you own the place, because you're not going to be talking a certain way because people can listen.
Yeah.
But then it gives them more peace of mind. You could even charge a premium probably, because
Yeah.
you get this extra thing where like you can literally at all times look at your kid, see him playing, crying, pooping, whatever. But
yeah, I mean, the options that you have today is for the lower income family, and a lower income family probably couldn't afford to pay for a type of early Head Start schooling like that.
yeah.
I mean,
Now the preschool they're in, is it free?
Yes. And that's another, like he was saying,
Yeah, ours
lower
was too,
income
so-
can't afford to, put out that,
private daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many preschools do we have? I think 2. My kids went to First
There's a
Baptist.
decent amount of preschools, but I mean, if you're looking that first 3 years, I mean, if you're removed from the workforce for 3 years, that sets you way back. And that's whenever, can you even start preschool at 3 years old?
I think
you have
so.
to be 4.
You can at First
a lot of
Baptist,
church,
I think.
church
Yeah.
ones still
Okay.
have the,
But
Yeah,
the
but still,
public
3
doesn't.
years is a long time to not be in the workforce.
Yeah, dude, imagine if we didn't. I mean, churches are a whole, another segment that I've got saved for hour 2. But imagine if we didn't have that. There's a lot of churches that offer like preschool programs, whether you're into it or not. I mean, that's like a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I feel good that my kids are in school.
Yeah. But where that kid got abused on his first day was a church daycare.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I think like with the technology now, there's no reason. I would honestly be like, it should be a standard.
I just wonder
Yeah.
if there was like a public daycare, like public school, like
Oh, I see.
you know, like have something in place that, there it could be private daycares that can offer so much more or whatever along your lines, but I think something public like a school. I know that's kind of a radical way of thinking, but I wonder if that could be possible and if it would really help the workforce in America, because like he said, there is so many people that can't go to work.
Well, I mean, they have medical insurance, right? Government for when you're born.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they have public school.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to it's just this
Bridge the
little
gap.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a little spot they're missing.
Yeah.
But that gap could turn into somebody never re-entering the workforce again.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree. I'm also trying to think of like what would the negatives be?
It costs money.
Well, but then you also have, I mean, my wife, she does labor and delivery. So she comes home with the great stories of these awesome people who had a nice little baby. And then there are these stories of these people who recklessly have children, who like, they have 7 children, 2 of them are in foster care. These 2 are about to get taken away, and she's here having another.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? Like, I could see an overload
heartwarming.
if they know that, once I have this baby, I'll send them to public daycare.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see there being a couple little negatives in
I could
just
see that
But
too.
that might
yeah.
be a good thing too, because if they are that kind of parent and they're
there's
any
a place
kind
for
of
them to go,
neglect,
and they get to eat.
well, if there's any kind of neglect, somebody would notice that.
Oh, yeah. See.
And it would be
I like that.
reported, but long before they have to start kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Donald, if you're watching this, make daycare great again.
Please.
Please do this.
That'd be nice.
I'm past that point, but I do care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do know a lot of people who had to basically quit work because their whole check was the daycare. Because it's outrageous. But anyway, moving on. Something that John wanted to talk about, and I can talk about for days, is AI.
Oh yeah.
And I was actually about to bridge a gap, and I missed it. But I was like, with AI now, it seems like with those live cameras
Right.
in the daycare, you could have it
Maybe.
constantly analyzing, and if somebody's like choking a kid,
Yeah.
a little alarm goes off.
Yeah,
and then,
that would be a clever idea.
and then somebody has to look at it, like review the notification, and it's like possible abuse.
Yeah.
And like, you know, because you could teach the AI to like, this is not good, this is not good,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
all that good stuff. But going into AI, you know, it's a double-edged sword. We talked the other day about how we use it creatively.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to where, well, I'm going to say I depend on it, but I'm doing the job of 10 people with
Yeah.
AI. You know, I have to
Nice.
hire like 9 other people to do as much as I do. But there's also like a threat. So, John, let's hear the threat, baby.
The threat. It's been like in a bunch of movies over the last 30, 40 years.
I haven't seen these, though. I got to check
You hadn't
these
seen
out.
any
No.
of these movies?
No. I saw the Terminator when I was like 4.
No. Well,
cried.
basically, the main plot line behind it is they create this AI and then they don't have a for sure way to shut it down once it reaches
kill switch.
Yeah, like a certain part of intelligence. Either that or they do build in the kill switch and everything. And then the AI is so smart, it knows how to go around the kill switch and disable it. So,
Yeah,
mean,
there's a lot of like
yeah.
smart people that are super concerned.
yeah. I mean, we're talking about something that could process information way faster than we can.
Yeah, did y'all ever watch Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah. That show's really good at showing you what could happen.
Or what will?
What,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how it could go
I look
wrong.
at it more like what will happen.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a will happen, but it's definitely, if you keep progressing the way we progress, it could turn to that,
Yeah.
where it's a lot of for profit type base.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
AI is weird.
AI. But if
I mean,
AI is
I mean
listening,
people like on each end of
I
the
want to be on
spectrum.
their side.
They're all about AI, or, you know, my dad is like pretty nervous about it.
I like
Yeah.
to think it's like going to make us into like the Jetsons, and I don't know, like you can just, you know, be like, oh, I want this, and then you could
Yeah,
just,
I hope it just opens up like the opportunity to be yourself.
yeah.
Like if you always wanted to be, you know, you always wanted to play the mandolin in a field.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the AI can help grow your little garden and raise your little cows, and
Yeah.
it all cuts up the stuff and puts it in your fridge. Then you can go in that field and play that little mandolin.
I guess you could say like the Matrix movie too was basically that same kind of premise where computers took over and then enslaved the human race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
I
you ever seen
quickly
The
can
Matrix?
start getting
Have you ever
like
seen The
freaked out about
Matrix?
AI when I hear,
I feel like we live in the Matrix though without AI. Like I feel like this is gonna sound really, really crazy. But I think the real world, okay, is not here.
so you think we're like, oh, we got onto the subject the other day,
This is
actually.
an easy one for me.
About we live in a computer program.
Yeah, simulation theory.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, mathematically, it's the
makes
most probable.
Yeah, it's the most probable. And when you start exploring in your mind, like pretending your mind is the real world, start exploring that and using the power of that, stuff starts to change in this world.
Yeah.
It's really trippy. Mm-hmm. So you know about simulation theory, I guess.
A little bit.
Somewhat.
I know.
I don't really like that
crazy-
term, by the way.
Yeah, the craziest thing I think I've seen is where they showed that experiment where the atoms are passing through.
The double slit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it changes whenever it's being observed.
Yep.
Just like it could be happening throughout the natural world. You know, there's stuff that's not being observed that's happening. But whenever we look at it, it's like whenever a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound?
No. I'm going to say
Who
no.
knows?
It's kind of like rendering in video games.
Yeah.
You know, when you turn your POV left, all of it is created.
Yeah.
But what it doesn't answer for me is why is it so consistent? Or is it because it's that well designed?
Yeah.
Like your pool out there. I'm not looking at it right now. But when I go out there, it's going to look the same as when I got here, and the slide's still there and the water, and
yeah.
It's still green.
it's still green. It seems like it would change sometimes.
Maybe.
You know? But anyways, I don't think this is like technically the real world. This is like a simulation that you're in.
Yeah. I don't
And I
know.
really believe it.
I have no idea.
I'm
Like,
a
I don't
crazy
know.
person in that way, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I can't make a decision on what I believe because there's so many, things that could be real. Like, how do you know? I don't know.
And I always thought too, like the two sides, they're missing it. You got the scientific side who thinks the spiritual side is just completely bonkers. You got the spiritual side who just, doesn't acknowledge the science.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, they're the same thing. In my opinion, they're the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But it's always like a, it's a polarizing topic. And when I literally see them as the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like if there is a God, right? If you believe there's a God, why wouldn't it be this scientific and perfectly calculated?
Yeah.
That to me proves that there's a designer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of AI using it business wise, we learned last time.
Yeah.
John doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't use it at all for anything.
Honestly, like Savannah really does take care of a large portion of that part of the company. More of mine focuses on the coffee that we offer.
Goes to the grindstone.
Yeah. I'm trying to just basically keep my craft as good as it can be.
Heck yeah.
And then I guess I'm an idea person and she makes it happen. I'll have an idea and she knows how to make it happen.
He's got great ideas. And I'm like the mule. I can make it. Yeah. I
Can you
do try to make it
done.
Can you
happen.
give me an example? Like,
I don't know. I feel like the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Like that was his idea. And I was a little like, whenever he first said that, I was like, okay, yeah, this sounds great. I don't think I took it too seriously. And he did have something like some coffee and a coffee pot show up on our porch. And I was like, oh, he's serious. So then that's when I got serious. And I was like, okay, we're actually going to get a location. We're going to get a real espresso machine. We're going to do these things. And I started, doing the licensings and stuff to make it a legitimate business. But yeah, John has the ideas. And I'm like,
there's
oof.
times where I'm the busier one out of the two, and there's times where she's the busier one because we just handle different parts of the business.
how long would y'all say y'all are on this journey right now? I mean, from like him saying it out of his mouth, like, it'd be cool to open a coffee shop to today. Was that 10 years, 12 years, 30 years?
Oh, no,
That was
like,
about 7 years ago.
7 years?
yeah,
Okay.
he
little
had
over
mentioned
6.
it in, I think, October. And
2018.
then by December, we had our location.
No
nailed
way,
down.
that fast?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, move fast. I like that.
Yeah, that's what we do. When we decide something, we go for it.
No, I feel like if you don't move with speed, it just kills any kind of momentum or
Yeah. It's like you
just
got to jump in and
enthusiasm.
swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longer you sit there and think about it, the less enthusiastic you'll get about it.
You
That's
just
true.
get kind of like lazy. Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, so did I tell you, like, I almost opened a donut shop in Lucedale?
No.
When I say almost, I mean, like, had the money, had the business plan, had the investor, had the building secured. Mm-hmm. You know where Pizza Hut is?
Yeah.
That's where I was going to be, right there. A little
Nice.
drive-through. And like you said, I mean, it really came down to, like, that was the week I was going to get everything pushed. Like, everything was going. And I just backed out of it out of
No.
3 months of prep and,
Really?
like, meeting with people in Hattiesburg about the equipment, the fryers. I mean, literally everything. I mean,
Yeah.
I still got it all in a big old PDF file.
What changed your mind?
I worked at a donut shop in college, and I knew how to run it, like, completely, because the Kerns, they own Shipley's in Hattiesburg. I worked there for a few years, and it got to where, like, after 12, they would just go home, and I would finish all the orders. I would close down the shop at 6. I would run the drawer. I mean, I'd do everything. So I was confident. I knew I could just run a donut shop. I know how to do it. But what I didn't take into account, and I've like spoke to some other people who own donut shops, and what I really didn't take into account is, I came in at 10 and left at 6. So it was like 8 hours. And I mean, I did like the shutdown and some of the paperwork and all this other stuff. But Drew Kern, shout out Drew if you ever watch this, he got there at 2 in the morning.
No,
I mean, that's what they do. Like, no joke.
that's donut business.
And I was just worried because I was not good. I was not doing that. I mean, I would.
Yeah, you gotta want to do that part.
Well, yeah, but you could also hire somebody that does that part. And so I was thinking, okay, the first 2 months, I'm probably going to have to do that until I find like a retired lady who already gets up at 2 and she's fine with it and will work till 10 o'clock and then can go home and she's got the rest of her day. And I've never owned a business that was like in the hospitality.
Yeah.
I'm good at like talking to people, you know, all that good stuff. I've run a donut shop kind of. And dude, branding is really where my passion is. Like I'm good at branding.
Yeah.
So that's where it got sparked. I had the dopest logo. I'll show it to you guys. It was called Glazed and Confused.
Aw, I love that. I love a good logo.
It had, oh man, this logo was next level. It had a donut in the, not in the name, but at the end of the words. And it was like dripping.
Aw.
And everything was like, think mellow mushroom, but donut shop.
Yeah.
It's like all the branding was like real psychedelic.
Nice.
And so I thought that'd be a good contrast too in Lucedale. Because, you know, people like contrast.
Yeah.
You're like in a real conservative town and then you have this hippie donut shop. And the other thing was too, I'd done so much market research that the donut shop in Rocky Creek does okay.
Yeah.
Does pretty good. But anybody coming from this side of town really don't have a chance to go over there. You have to really go out of your way. And that location that the Andersons built was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, and I had some people with some money that were like looking at everything. They were like, if you say you can run it, I'll go in with you because this looks dope.
Yeah.
That's part of it too, though. Like I had everything. I had 3D images of how it would look. Like everything was
I love
set.
that.
Everything
Yeah.
was set.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And my wife was really on board with it.
Yeah.
Because she viewed it as like, oh, you'd go there every day.
Yeah.
She's more of like the steady. Where it's like, she doesn't know what I'm doing all the time. She's like, what shoots do you have this week? I'm like, I don't remember. I have to look at the calendar. She would be like, okay, there's like that's a steady job.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But I don't know. I just backed out last minute. I mean, really, if it was standing there now, I think it would be doing a killing.
Yeah.
But
Could
be competing with you guys a little bit. You got to have coffee.
Maybe.
I
We
would
could
just
put your
partner.
coffee there. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just partner with y'all and not do the coffee at all. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
But no
That's
donut
what we
shop,
do.
guys. Big dreams.
Yeah.
Squashed. I squashed them myself, though.
you could, maybe somebody else out there can do it.
Yeah. I like the sporadicness of this, though.
Yeah.
I really do. The unpredictability. And it's like you're never doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just my personality. So,
No. Honestly, between doing this or running a donut shop, I think I'd rather be doing this.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, and I don't like the idea of being stuck at this same place.
Yeah.
I know some people that's like in their personalities. They like that, you know? Like maybe they own a tire shop and it's like this nice comfort of
This
go
is
and get
my
your
chair.
Yeah, go and get your breakfast at the same spot. Opening that garage door at 6:30. I'm sure there is some like real nice happiness to that.
Yeah.
And seeing like the same people.
I did it inside the coffee shop for a long time. I
Yeah.
would show up there at 5 o'clock and start baking and roasting coffee. And I would stay pretty steady till about 2:30 in the afternoon. And then that'd be time to go get the kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd wake up at 4:30 and get there by 5.
And I think everybody's got like both parts of them. You know, part of you wants to like go and do something new. And then
Yeah.
part of you likes that little bit of routine. So I think it would be nice to like entertain that side
Yeah.
No.
at some point. But
Getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, though. Whew.
yeah, that was not. And I had like people lined up that were like home bakers, you know, that were like, oh, I would love to be a part of that. And my whole
Yeah.
vision was like to pay them really well and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I just backed out of it. But if you're not feeling 100%,
Yeah.
it's probably better to just like kind of
Mm-hmm.
either wait or squash it.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to AI a little bit, from a business standpoint, I know you use it for copywriting, which I think that's what most people are doing.
Yeah.
You know, like just a normal person's using it for copywriting. But have you used it for anything else?
I have
the business
played
side?
around with it to make some videos. I thought, you know, I could put some videos together
It's
and
really
make
good at
something
that.
cute. And I did come up with a couple of things, but, you know, I actually felt like weird about it because I thought it didn't feel like, I felt like I was ripping
Real?
off. Yeah, I felt like I was like ripping off, you know, people being like, yeah, I didn't do this. AI did it. But yeah, I did come up with some pretty good videos and I do use it regularly for like Facebook posts or emails. I don't let it write it all for me. I do put what I want in it and then just let it make it sound better. Yeah, because it does sound more professional than I actually am. So, yeah.
Yeah, I always say I just use it as a tool, not as a crutch. Because I'm sure some people are out there just letting it do everything. Mm-hmm. The thing I found recently, though, that you guys could probably benefit from is you can use it to boost your business really well. So an example that comes to mind for you guys is you have these bags of coffee, right? Mm-hmm. And you need to get them places like Edwards. I know they're at Edwards and different places like that. I'll give you an example of what I did, and maybe you can apply it. But, I do political commercials during the voting season, I guess. Yeah. And I'm not on one side or the other. So I'll do a Democrats commercial, Republican, whatever. And it's getting so good, I had it generate. I said, okay, ChatGPT, I would like you to find everybody who's running for mayor from New Orleans to Pensacola along that coastline. Generate their names, their phone numbers, and emails. It did it in 5 seconds.
That's cool. Dang.
Then I crafted an email using the AI, and I said, hey, just want to let you know I do this. Here's some examples of what I do. I've done these for these mayors or whatever. And I sent it to every one of them, and I closed 2 of them.
Wow.
Nice. I got 2 commercials that month.
Nice.
So what you could do is you could say, hey, ChatGPT, or whatever one you use. I have these bags of coffee that I sell, me and my husband make. Give me and tell it specifically how many you want. Say, give me a list of 100 businesses that I could contact to put my coffee in their store. And then give me their phone number if it's available online and email. And then boom.
So it gets you a lead list just like that.
Just like that. And especially with
it's a lot more effective than the route I went whenever we first opened the roastery.
What'd you do?
Just basically looking at all the businesses that do coffee within, 50-mile radius.
Well, it's the same thing. You're just getting that answer quicker.
Yeah, you have to click on it, search a little bit. Okay, this is the contact information. Let me write it down.
Well, that's how I used to do it. If I was I'd do a lot of stuff for lawyers. I would look up the lawyer database of Mississippi.
Right.
And some of them would have emails that worked. Some didn't. Some didn't have phone numbers. Some didn't even have websites.
Yeah.
And you'd sit there and make an Excel sheet. You can actually just make ChatGPT make you the Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the thing with the AI for me, I know there's a scary side, but the creative side and the business side is do not limit your thinking. Don't think that it can only do videos or it can only do copywriting or only do images. Start thinking. Also, too, I try to think of, and this is a recent thing. I'm a little ADD. Is it ADD? ADHD. I can't focus.
Are you hyper?
No.
It's ADD.
Okay. Whatever it is. I go off in so many directions. I'm going to open a donut shop. I'm going to have this podcast. I got to go make this video. There's just a lot going on. But then I finally started boiling it down. I was like, okay, what makes me the most money? I need to put 80% of my efforts there.
Yeah.
Make sure I can pay my bills. Then with the other 20% of my brain, I can have some fun.
Yeah.
And so I used AI. Once I figured out what makes me the most money, I used AI. I would ask it. I would just say, hey, this is what's the most profitable for me. What are some ways that I could increase this? Spits out all this stuff that I had never even thought about.
Yeah.
Podcast being one of them.
Okay.
And then I started offering podcasts to companies and stuff, and that kind of took off. But so you could do the same thing. Just start telling it that you need help, or not saying you need help, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And let it come up with stuff.
We could use help. Always use help.
Yeah. I'm sure anybody in some case or another could use AI to help them.
I don't think there's anything.
I guess it's such a new thing that's, I don't know. I guess I just feel like an old man saying it, but it's I just got to do it,
Press record on John's camera. Hello. But yeah, what about you, Savannah? Is there anything that's bubbling in your head about the use of AI? What's a pain point for you guys?
About AI?
No. About your business. I like the business talk.
There's quite a few. I feel like we sales, we could have a salesperson. That'd be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just,
We're not salespeople. We're not.
Yeah. Yeah, right now, I mean, really what hit us hard was the delay in the roaster, and it really like kind of cut off our cash flow so severely that this last year it's kind of like been operating with as little as cash as possible.
Yeah.
So right now it's more of just a cash flow issue, but we're hoping to be out of that very soon, and then we'll have a lot more things we can't do. Because it's tough to get your name out there whenever you can't really put any money into advertising.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. You were talking the other day about boosting Facebook posts and stuff like that. I wondered if y'all like created some really good video ads, like hired somebody you knew that just does that.
I wonder if I could do that.
I'm joking. But no, like that aside, like you remember the purple commercials, like purple mattresses, and then the poopery.
Yeah.
Okay, those commercials are made by these guys in Illinois called the Harmon Brothers, but their whole stick was like, we make funny commercials, not boring. I mean, they had like the unicorn pooping, and they the purple mattress was like a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
But they would just make their motto was like, we're just going to entertain people, and then at the end, boom, purple.
Yeah.
You know? So I wonder if like you made like some really good ads for the coffee that were just entertaining and just, I mean, it's a risk.
Yeah.
Even if you had to like figure out, here, we're going to put this $2,000 aside. This is just for ads. This is like our
and
shot to the moon.
That's kind of the way we're headed right now. We're trying to get to that point to where we have, extra money. Right now, it's just, it's like all the money we have is going right back into inventory.
For sure. Well, thank God y'all got that coffee shop.
It's kind of like champagne problems because, I mean, if you didn't need inventory, it means you're not selling anything.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But
and if you think back to 7 years ago, like you come a long way. That's sometimes I have to check myself, and like when I feel myself like going into like negative thoughts about business, I'm like, hold on a second. 7 years ago, I was really struggling.
Well, we've been growing year after year for sure. It's just, last year, it's one of those things you take losses in business, and not everything you do is a win, but whenever you find that win, you just double down on it and you keep going in even harder.
That's some Alex Hormozy right there.
Well, I mean, it's true. You could be wrong a bunch of times, but you only got to be right once.
We have been wrong.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of times.
Give me an example.
I tried to do biscuits and breakfast at the coffee shop. I think in our second year. Yeah, a lot of people did, and a lot of people convinced me to do it. And then I did it. And then I did the math on how much I was losing every month buying food that was going in the trash.
Gotcha.
And it was kind of like, oh.
You don't think there was like a way, maybe it was user error, not?
Could be. Yeah. Could be I didn't market it well enough. Or it could be that there was already a dozen places to get biscuits.
Yeah. I could see biscuits. I mean, y'all do have some sweet treats up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never buy them, but I always look.
Yeah, we got a great new baker. That's, like I said, those were kind of losses, and where we found wins was on the pastry side. And people want pastries with their coffee. And once we found that out, we went in as hard as we could on it to make sure we can do as much as we can for the customer because that's what they want.
Yeah, I can attest to that. If there's a pastry available, I'm at least tempted.
No.
I went to Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and that is divine. That is a divine place.
Yeah. Dunkin' used to be my jam whenever I worked on the road.
I'm so glad we don't have one in Lucedale.
Yeah.
I'm glad too.
Because I would be there.
Thanks, Forrest.
Not for the coffee, but the donuts. Sometimes I forget they have coffee.
Yeah.
Yep, that's their thing now.
I do like some coffee with my donut, though. Not the other way around. All right, I got some rapid fire type stuff. This first one I have no experience with. I'm not on TikTok. But I know Savannah knows a little bit about TikTok. Okay, what's the weirdest or funniest thing you've seen scrolling TikTok, or disturbing, actually?
I've seen plenty of disturbing stuff. I decided I was going to try to do this thing where I was going to try to get everybody to follow me, and I did that, and I followed people back, and then I followed some really creepy people. But TikTok, I don't really know a whole lot about. I just throw stuff out there and see what happens. Sometimes it works. Sometimes people, I get a lot of views, and then sometimes I don't get any. So I don't know the secret to TikTok, but it's fun looking at it. You could definitely find some interesting people.
Are you on there?
Yeah. Yeah. I find TikTok, honestly, the easiest way for a beginner to put a video, like to edit a video and put it out. Like, it's a lot more difficult if you've never done that before and you're doing it on Facebook or YouTube. That's where TikTok, it's almost like you pick your pictures or videos, and then you learn about video editing.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't
And
have
it's a more condensed version,
Yeah, I do know that like platform wise, views have weight.
Yeah.
So like YouTube weighs the absolute most. Like our last podcast only has 150 views.
No.
But those are like very unique views, and we've got 12 comments. That's a really good ratio.
No.
But like YouTube weighs a lot. I do know TikTok happens to be at the very bottom.
No.
So like if you have 10,000 views on TikTok, it's really, unless you're doing shop and you've made 20, 40 sales, it's just not that significant. And I feel like people get a little overhyped about it, because you can see like, oh, I got 1,000 views on TikTok. Well, most of those are just half a second going by.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
and then it goes up the scale. So like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. Like I said, though, it's kind of like if you're a first time ever putting out a video.
Oh, yeah.
More people's probably going to see it if you put it on TikTok than at YouTube. 100%. Like YouTube, it's kind of tough to stand out from the crowd on YouTube for sure.
Yeah, and YouTube's hard to build.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm at 2,000 subscribers, and that's 8 years.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's not like hardcore, consistent grind. There was like a 2-year period where I was like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can get this thing up.
Yeah. It's kind of similar with Facebook too, because, Facebook, they really want to kind of narrow it more in to who's on your friends list, as opposed to exposing you to all kind of different things that you never would have went out looking for.
See, that's what I do like about YouTube is it's just international.
Yeah.
There's it's not like tied to your profile. Like YouTube is like a YouTube channel. That's it. You can't even message on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like no one can message me on YouTube. I can include my email in the description of like the channel or say it on screen or put it on screen or whatever, but there's no like messenger on there.
Yeah.
And it's reaching like a super broad audience. I have people on there that have commented consistently over the years, and I've actually gotten in contact with them from Finland, from Sweden, from Germany.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's funny too. You can tell when they're watching because the comment will like come in at like 2 a.m, and they're just they're watching it during the day, I guess at work or something over there. But all right, next rapid fire type thing. Let's see. Would you rather? I don't even remember writing this one. Okay, I do remember this one now. All right. Would you rather lose Wi-Fi for a week or have to find a babysitter last minute? This goes into our first.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, we lived without Wi-Fi before.
Yeah. Y'all have fiber out here?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, but there was a good time at our old house. We lived there for like 5 years without Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi being out would suck pretty bad, though. Because,
You talking about like everywhere in our life or just our house?
Everywhere.
Oh yeah, no.
Can't do it.
I just have to take
the POS
I just have
system,
to take the kids with me.
Yeah,
I couldn't find a babysitter.
We need Wi-Fi.
Okay, here's another one. I think this one's easy, but coffee machine breaks down, or you drop your phone in the ocean.
I'm falling in the ocean.
I love it, dude. It's like coffee is king.
Well,
it's gotta be.
Well, yeah. If my espresso
moneymaker.
machine goes down, that's costing me $1,000 a day.
Ooh, this one's really good. Are you ready, Savannah? This one's for you. And this one's a tricky one. All right, viral video that hits 1 million views, but brings 0 customers, or 10 steady paying clients with no buzz at all.
10 steady paying clients, no buzz at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just thinking like the 1 million views. I don't know what that would do to like boost the algorithm later.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see how you couldn't get more customers if your video got a
Guess
million
maybe if
views.
you're not selling something.
I would have to
Like,
think that you were like,
You'd have to say some really offensive stuff or
Yeah.
something. Like people
You know-
would hate you after that million
yeah, but
views.
even hate. I remember who said it, but there's no bad publicity. I can't say that word.
I disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want bad publicity.
Well, no, I'm not
at
saying you
all.
want it. I'm just saying, like, look at Britney Spears.
Yeah.
She's still super famous, and I can't think of the last great thing I heard about her.
But still, I mean, she's, I don't know, that's sad.
No, I know.
I don't,
know.
she's Britney Spears, and I don't know, it's sad.
Innocent
But
little girl on the Mickey Mouse Club.
I like
At one
good
time.
news. I don't want to be in a bad spotlight. Never.
I'd rather be Britney than Britney's father.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't know anything about him, and I don't like
Oh,
him.
he had a conservatorship over 4 years. And that's the kind of publicity he has now as somebody who basically was robbing her bank account.
Yeah, what's a conservatorship anyway? It's like you
Yeah. Basically, you have like, what is it? It's kind of like a legal parent, I guess. They basically can
like
control
power of attorney type thing.
Nah, even more strict than the power of attorney. Like you'd have to ask them for permission to spend your money. So if you're under a conservatorship, you have to get approval from the conservator. And the conservator wants to spend, say, $1,000 of your income on something you don't want. You don't have any say over it because the state's deemed you as not being able to think for yourself.
Did she just get out of that?
Yeah.
Like in the last year or so?
I think it was close to like
yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. Wild story, though.
It really was.
Okay. If you could set any record ever, what would it be? Any record.
Any record?
Any record. Most beers chugged. Greenest pool of all time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Most coffee sales ever. That's an easy one.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's not as funny as the greenest pool ever.
I'd think like something. I would want to be the best at doing something that I don't actually do, like singing or art or something
Yeah.
like.
Most Grammys.
Yeah, like just be amazing and some kind of talent.
Yeah. I don't know. Greatest husband ever. How about
Oh,
that?
you already are. Already there. He is.
Get our room. Just kidding. I don't know what I didn't think of my answers on these. I don't think I have answers for a lot of them, but that one, yeah, I really don't. I don't know that I care about that one that much. I don't know. I'm not like an accolades type of person.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Like trophies,
No.
you know?
I've won my fair share of awards before, but like it's not like I never set out for that kind of
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
You don't have a mantle in here with your
No.
awards on it?
Nah. I mean, I've won them before, but I've never.
Okay, let's talk about that. What's your, like, out of all the awards, all
Yeah.
these millions of awards John has?
I didn't say millions, but
I did. But, like, what's the one that you actually, like, are proud of? You're proud of all of them probably, but
No.
if you had to pick one that you're like, I'm actually kind of proud of that. And we're going to go around the table here.
It's
So be ready.
well, when I was in high school, they have this thing in RTC where it's summer leadership school, and 3 people out of every school get sent to either Columbus or they get sent to Biloxi if they're in the Air Force RTC. So I was one of 3 from my school out of, I think it was over 100 people, and their top award there is called the Commandant Award, and nobody from my school had ever won it, and I won it that year.
Senior year?
No, it was my sophomore.
Oh, wow.
No.
What about you?
I don't think I have any like really prestigious awards that I've gotten. Like I've gotten,
Could be
all A
anything.
honor roll and that kind of stuff when I was a kid. I did do a nursing class in high school, and I went and like competed and did competitions and won little bitty, I think second place or something like that. But
In the state,
Downplay this.
wasn't it in the
Downplay
state?
this.
yeah, but it wasn't.
Second in the state is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't no like nothing great. So
Mine probably doesn't sound that great.
Yours
To
actually
most
sounds
people.
the best.
Yeah.
Because like as into sports as I am, none of my teams ever won like a state championship or even a South State championship.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
I did win a national championship in RTC for
national.
I mean, geez,
Unarmed.
bro. You were just gonna let that one slide.
well, yeah, I was unarmed exhibition drill team commander my senior year, and whenever we went to nationals, we won it first place, and that was the first time our school ever placed first at a national
Is
championship.
that St. Martin? Mm-hmm. Dude, that's Friday night.
But
George County versus St. Martin.
oh yeah.
In Lucedale. I don't know, it just popped in my head because I was editing the graphics for that till 3 this morning.
Oh,
Nice.
I know, for like the scoreboard thing.
fun. You said you
George
can't get up
County
for
would do good
donuts.
for it.
Well, no, I didn't get up.
You
I was
just
up
kept going.
already. I just kept going, and I went to bed, and I had to get up and take the kids. Mine, actually, I've got hundreds of awards, so many awards. I really don't. But mine's funny because I kind of have like I'll go backwards a little bit. When I was a kid, like 10, 11, 12, I was like dead set on being a country singer. That was my life. I was going to be a country singer.
That's cute.
And I kind of am right now. I'm not famous or anything, but I do it every single day. But I remember my Uncle John, who's like he's a welder. He's like an old welder, okay? I would be like trying to pick on my guitar and sing something like some George Strait, and he'd come in and he would go, "That ain't for you, son," and walk away. Like I was just bad.
Nice.
I mean, but you're not going to be good at it the first try, right?
That's right.
So over the years, it just got a little better, a little better, and a little better. And then by my like senior year, I'm like the music guy in the school
Nice.
at George County. I'm like the singer-songwriter guy. That's like my part of my identity with my other, identities. But I remember they had the talent show, which there was 2 talent shows at George County High School. Okay, there was one that was like during the day. And it was fun. It was cool. I always did that one. But like all the kids are in the gym and it's loud and like half of them aren't paying attention.
None of them care.
There's another one that's a little more prestigious that you have to try out for. They don't just let anybody do it. You have to try out for it. And it's at night. And it's
Nice.
paired with something else. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was like Junior Miss or something along those lines. But, and there's like 4 categories. To me, it was like a real talent show. And there's like 1,000 people in there in chairs all dressed up, and it's dark and it's quiet. Like when somebody's performing, they're watching that.
Yeah.
Not a bunch of kids that just got pulled out of 4th period to watch a talent show. So anyways, and I remember everybody performed. What's that one girl's name? Plays the fiddle. You'll probably know her. Anyway, she was really good. But I got up there and played an original song. Like I wrote the song for this talent show, had never played it before, and wrote it. And I'll never forget, like, this is like one of the one times in my life where I could tell all the energy was directed at me. Because even when I in college and stuff, I played in a bunch of bands and was always the front man. You're playing in a bar and there's people dancing, having a good time, but it's like, it's a mix. You got people at the bar talking, you got some people watching, but this was like, it's like, energy all at you.
Yeah.
Anyway, played my own song. The other guys and girls, I think they did covers. I mean, some of them did freaking Beethoven piano stuff.
Nice.
But I remember specifically just thinking I just liked the performance. It was a good performance and everybody was listening and that was all I wanted. Well, we all get out there and stand in a row and they announce the winners, right? So they go 3rd place, 4th place, or no, 2nd place. They work their way up. And I'm just thinking Miranda, that's her name. She plays fiddle, violin. I'm just thinking, okay, here she comes. And they're like, audience choice, Forrest Proctor. 1st place, Forrest Proctor. And I was just like, I literally went, yo, what's up? I was so surprised.
Nice.
That's so cool.
But that's probably my proudest one. And it was so unexpected that I was literally just shocked in my shoes. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I was not dressed well.
Yeah.
I was I was wearing a hoodie.
Oh.
It's not good. Everybody else look real nice in their gowns and things, but
Yeah.
hey, you do what you do, and maybe one day you just get surprised. But
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt whenever I won those awards. Like I was very shocked whenever it was my name called or, my team's name called. Like right before we won the national champions and they announced second place, somebody leaned over to me and says, "Don't get upset if you don't win." And then they called out first place was us. I'm like, but no, I didn't think, because I thought the year before team was stronger than ours, but we just made less mistakes that year.
Yeah. Dude, this coffee is really good.
Thank you.
All right, a few more rapid fires. We're at about an hour, so we'll start winding it down. But all right, favorite band or musical artist? I've never heard of them.
Well, I like so many, honestly.
Yeah.
I've been really into the Red Clay Strays lately. They're really, really talented. It's a new band, and they're from Mobile, Alabama, which is really cool. But they are, I'm really impressed with the lead singer. He has a very good like vocal range, and he's able to like sound country, but also like Elvis-y at the same time. And I really like that.
I've heard of them, but I didn't know they were from Mobile.
Yeah, they're really good. Really good.
So that's like, okay, let's do two categories. That's like recency bias, right? That's kind of what you're recently into. But like, what's the thing that you've kind of always loved in a wholesome way? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like a go-to,
Like the go-to, like, even if you're not listening to them currently, they've always kind of been your favorite.
The Killers.
Oh, yes.
I freaking love the Killers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
I love
I've
that.
always liked them. I was like introduced to them in high school by my
Same.
friend Sky. I was like a really huge Christian all through most of my high school career, and the Killers was what I thought was my like first secular band that I listened to, but turns out they are also Christian. I thought that they were secular this whole time. I just found out recently.
Well, they're Christians.
Yeah.
I think their music is kind of just, it is probably secular.
Yeah, but it's
Which I like. I love the Killers.
I love the Killers. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, having that CD and like being like
The
yeah,
purple
this is
one?
Well, it was a burnt CD from my friend.
Oh,
She
I
made
see.
it just for
That's
me.
better.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
And-
better.
Stole it.
Isn't it weird? Like you remember who introduced you?
Oh
Because
yeah.
I remember who introduced me to the Killers.
Really?
Yeah, that's wild.
Who was it?
Kaylee Pope.
Oh, okay, I know her.
Yep. In Bible class.
Aw, in Bible class.
Mark Hill's Bible class.
That's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, that's my go-to. I
So
guess.
we got Red Clay Strays. It's kind of the recent, and the Killers is like the go-to.
That's my go-to,
heartbeat
yeah.
of Savannah. What about you?
My go-to, it's either DMX or Eminem, like the first two albums
Let's
of
go,
Eminem.
baby.
Yeah, the Marshall Mathers LP and
God, it's so
Slim
good.
Shady LP. Those are the only two like albums I ever purchased off iTunes. But yeah, that's something that I don't know. It's so lyrically dynamic, and then DMX just makes you want to like run through a wall. I don't know.
It pumps you up.
Yeah.
We need to introduce these football players Friday night to DMX.
Right.
And then what's like, is that recent? What, too?
No, those are old
That's like the
old
go-to.
artists,
That's
I guess.
his
Well, I guess
core.
Eminem's still putting
Yeah.
out stuff, but it's nothing like the first two.
But I'm saying, like, what are
albums,
you
I
listening
think.
to, like, recently, maybe? Like, if you get in the truck right now and we're just going to put something on, what's probably going on?
It'd be a book, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I go between the two, though, because I get a little burnout on books, and then I have to, like, go deep into music.
Yeah, I'll listen to like just talk radio a lot of times if I'm not listening to a book.
He listens to Super Talk.
Yeah, I like.
Mississippi Super Talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Amen.
like to say current. I don't know.
I
I
like
like
that.
to hear new things going on.
That's probably good for the business side of things. I should probably do more of that.
Nah, I don't know if it helps so much with the business, but it definitely like gives you a heads up on what could be happening in your area, I guess.
Yeah. Like Mississippi right now is
Yeah.
the #1 state for STDs. So
See, that came up on a podcast that we just did
Yeah.
with another company, and we had to cut it out.
why?
Yeah.
Because the company, I'm not going to say who they are. You can probably guess, though. I mean, they're like, they have to watch. They have a compliance department that has
Yeah.
to watch these. And, like, I just knew. And I asked them, I was like, I probably should take that out, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, please.
Do you remember them doing like reports on the news about like AIDS outbreaks and stuff back in the day? Oh yeah, I remember that. It'd be like 8 new cases in Harrison County.
Jesus.
Yeah, that used to be on like WLOX.
That sounds like COVID.
Well, they had
it
like
was. Yeah, people were like afraid. Like back then, if you were bleeding, ain't nobody was rushing in to save your life.
I remember my mom being like, let's put toilet paper all around this public toilet so you don't sit down on it, so you don't
got
catch
me thinking
AIDS.
now, bro.
Yeah, AIDS was a crazy epidemic.
You don't,
Jeez.
yeah, you don't remember it being weird?
Yeah,
Too poor
before.
to go anywhere, I think. Everything was at home.
My mom was like, don't get tattoos. But
Y'all have tattoos, huh?
yeah, he's got a lot. I got 2.
I don't have any. I feel
Really?
embarrassed.
Nice.
I feel
No,
embarrassed.
that makes you so unique because I feel like everybody nowadays does have it. So-
That was always my joke. I have 2 things about the tattoos, right? When I have the money to just get whatever I want, I can't decide.
No.
And then when I do decide, don't have the money.
No.
So it's like this little thing that's going back and forth. And then also the uniqueness. I always joked with my mom. I was like, I'm going to be the only guy at the morgue in 2050. They're going to be like, hey, John, come look at this. This guy ain't got no tattoos.
Check it
Whoa, he's like a naked rat.
Yeah. I got all mine before I even turned 20.
That's
So
wild.
it's kind of like, yeah, it's something dumb I did before I turned 20, I feel like.
Yeah, my wife has a tattoo. And my kids are always like, Dad, why didn't you got a tattoo? She got a tattoo. I'm like, because she was wild. I'm just kidding. I was way more wild than she was in college and high school probably. But okay, but mine, let me think of mine real quick. Recent? Oh, that's hard because I'm like so subject to my daughter. She's always like, Dad, can we listen to Morgan Wallen? So I like just have to put on Morgan Wallen every day.
Or the Super Kitties.
Super Kitties.
Yeah, we gotta
It's Super
tell.
Kitties.
It's a TV show on Disney Junior.
Oh, geez. Okay. I'll
But
stick
you gotta
with
put it
Morgan
on.
Wallen.
You can put it on Pandora if you want.
It's so great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like into like underground country. So like Sturgill Simpson.
Oh.
I actually like everything. But like if I'm just going to put something on while I'm driving, it's probably going to be Sturgill Simpson or Tyler Childers. Maybe Red Stray Clays. That's like a tongue twister.
Red clay strays.
Yeah,
Did I do it? Red
Yeah, it's red clay strays.
Okay.
Jeez, I
Like
went
they're
backwards.
strays from the red clay.
I went backwards on that. And there's like 2 or 3 probably as my go-to. I mean, Led Zeppelin. I should probably say Led Zeppelin because I borderline worship that band in high school. That's what got me into playing guitar. And I have so much Led Zeppelin stuff. It's crazy.
Hold on. Have you ever seen Get the Lead Out?
Like the documentary?
No, the band.
It's a cover band.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them live.
Yeah.
Great.
Right? Yeah, I have too. So is she.
Yeah, they also came out with a documentary that was the same title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw them twice. I saw them in Starkville, and then I saw them in Hattiesburg, actually, at Brewski's.
Nice.
I saw them at the casino on the coast. I don't know what casino though. Hard Rock, I think.
By all measurements, they were really good.
I saw them at the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado.
What?
Yeah, that was a nuts concert.
that was.
Yeah, because it was at night too.
That doesn't seem like somewhere they would be invited to play. No offense.
Yeah.
Like, they were good, but I
I
saw
wanna
them at
say-
Brewski's
Yeah, it was like 2016.
for crying out loud.
Oh,
They were
man,
good,
it was
though.
a massive concert too.
You sure
that
it wasn't
place.
Led Zeppelin? When they did
Oh,
like
I'm
their
sure.
reunion
Yeah.
tour
No.
with Jason Bonham?
No, it was Get the Lead Out, man, and they killed it. Like the lights and smoke, and like with that place, the stage is like way down there.
Yeah.
And right above the stage is like the whole city of Denver in lights.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was an awesome concert.
My aunt and uncle just saw the Avett Brothers there.
No,
But it's such a prestigious holy ground. I just didn't see a cover band ever getting to step foot on that.
yeah,
I guess they lowered their standards. I'm not against it.
they don't do like. There's not a lot of huge bands that play there.
Okay.
I feel like it's more geared towards the, maybe just up and coming bands more so
See, I
than
had the
anything.
opposite idea in my head because I know like Avett Brothers played there, Tyler Childers, Dave Matthews.
The Red Clay Strays played there.
That's crazy.
But those are all up like bands that just started coming.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you're
either
right.
it's kind of like if they're on their way up or if they're on their way down.
I
Kinda,
see.
It falls
Not like
in
at
that
their peak. Morgan
because
Wallen's
it's not like
playing
a
there.
huge stadium at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
you,
good. I'm
you
glad
could
they did
probably
that.
fit like 400 people in there, maybe more. I don't know the exact. Don't
Well,
quote me on
Led
that.
Zeppelin is like one of those things that just had like a crazy impression in my adolescence. But I will say I'm gonna trump them a little bit and say Queens of the Stone Age.
No.
Go to favorite band, but there's a lot of Zeppelin in there.
Yeah, I
You know
never
what I
heard
mean?
of them.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who Queen of the Stone Age is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, they're basically like the Led Zeppelin of the 2000s.
Okay.
They might be one of the last rock bands between them and the Foo Fighters.
I probably would recognize their songs.
Oh, 100%. Well, they have one that's like the most popular is No One Knows. I would sing it for you. That seems kind of weird here on the podcast.
Do it.
It's your podcast, brother.
I'm trying to think of like the part though, because the chorus. Well, let me just give you some background on like how prestigious they are. Right, Josh Homme started a band called Them Crooked Vultures. Incredible band. They only have one album, but it's so good. It was Josh Homme as the lead singer. Dave Grohl is the drummer, and then John Paul Jones is the bass player. It's a 3-part. John Paul Jones is the bass player for Led Zeppelin, by the way.
No, okay.
So you had Queens of the Stone Age meets Foo Fighters meets Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
Like a super band.
Okay.
And they were incredible. But I think John Paul Jones being 78 years old at the time kind of capped him out at 2 tours and 1 album.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
78.
But they're very desert rock. In fact, they're from Joshua Tree and 29 Palms area.
Okay.
Which is bizarre because I was like highly obsessed with them.
I didn't know anything was from that area.
Oh yeah, and it's actually where Josh Homme started desert rock. It's like he created this whole genre of like desert rock. His first band was Caius. If you're into like sludge desert type rock, you'll know who Caius is. People, Caius. But he started a whole freaking genre, and now there's like those sounding bands all over the world. But Josh Homme's like credited with starting it, and yeah, Queens of Stone Age, so freaking good.
Let me check it out.
Their music is like really heavy. It's like very similar to Zeppelin. It's very heavy music with like an angelic voice.
Okay.
Like whereas like Motorhead would be like heavy and a heavy voice.
Right.
This is like it's really good contrast. A lot of people don't like it for that reason. They're like, he sings like a girl. I'm like, it's like an angel singing the heavy metal.
You know who somebody I cannot stand to listen to?
Oh, can I guess?
Yes.
Pearl Jam.
No.
Eddie Vedder.
That's kind of close.
I can't stand that guy. Sorry.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh,
John loves them, but I can't.
I have mixed feelings about Smashing Pumpkins because I did. Oh, let me get John's camera going. We have gone pretty far. I have mixed emotions. That one's still going.
Yeah.
I have mixed emotions about Smashing Pumpkins because I do like Smashing Pumpkins. But what's the lead singer's name again?
I don't know. I'm not a super fan. I mean,
Yeah,
I just
okay.
like their songs.
I just know
He likes
like,
to torture me with
Yeah.
them.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably
you just don't
'cause
like
she-
their music?
I don't like that
don't
Rat in
like
the
that
Cage
voice.
song. I hate the
I don't like
the
Rat in the
sound.
Cage either.
It's just
Not my
disturbing to me mentally.
It's a good message.
It really
just ready to cage.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I actually can like visualize that, and I guess that's why I hate it.
No,
Cause
I like the more melancholy
so-
songs. No pun intended.
Oh.
That was the name of their
Yeah.
album.
I could do
They're
like,
kind of like dreamy.
yeah, I can deal with
I like
those. but-
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
I had a
freaking
roommate that loved that
Rage
band.
Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to know a
I
funny
don't know
story
that one. Yeah.
about Rage Against the Machine?
Sure.
Okay. There's a really popular radio station in Hattiesburg. It's like the station that if you go to Keg and Barrel, they're playing it. It's WUSM. It's the college station, but they're notorious for playing like the coolest music, and they're always in. Like they probably played the Red Stray Clays first in the town. Did I say it backwards again?
Yeah.
Red Clay Strays. Dang.
Red Clay.
Guys, we gotta do a rebrand. It's messing up this dyslexia.
What is
head.
a red stray?
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying what's coming off the tongue.
And I think you
Clays.
said it right. Or you said red clay strays.
We know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
They're never gonna see
I know what
this.
we're saying.
No, they
But
won't.
anyways, the guy who runs the station, he's been running it for like 20 years or something. But he had a band in Hattiesburg back in the day called Sling Hammer.
Nice.
And you can't
Good
find
Good effing name.
Sling Hammer. No, you can't find anything on Sling Hammer, but if you go to T-Bone's, which is the record store, you can buy a Sling Hammer CD. Like they just
Nice.
kind of keep them there. But they're really good. But back in the day, in the 90s, Epic Records, I think it was trying to decide who they were going to sign. And there's like an article about it. Mick, the guy at T-Bone showed it to me online. But it was between Rage Against the Machine and Sling Hammer.
Wow.
And Rage had this following kind of out in Santa Monica or something.
that.
And that just and they were closer to California. And they ended up going with Rage Against the Machine.
No.
But it's just kind of a cool
Honestly,
story. Like Slinghammer got put on the back burner.
Slinghammer sounds like the tool I need to buy from Harbor Freight right now. I feel like I should just walk into Harbor Freight and be like, "Where's your Slinghammer at?"
He would.
Let me get 4 of them.
We could have used that when we put that fence up, I'm sure.
Right?
Dude,
I don't even
surprisingly,
know what you
my
use
wife likes
Slinghammer
Rage
for.
Against the Machine.
Yeah.
But it's because she grew up playing Guitar Hero like me.
I like whenever I first got in the Marines, I had a roommate that was both a Afghanistan and Iraq veteran, and that's what he did was like he had a DVD of Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, and he would blare that sucker to like where the windows were shaking, kind of thing. And by that point in his Marine Corps career, nobody said anything to him. Like once you did that much, seen that much action, and you're like a year away from getting out, nobody's walking up to you like, "Hey, turn down the music."
Yeah, you get some respect at that point.
No.
Yeah, my wife likes it. We were in the pool the other day, and I was just like playing a 90s alternative playlist or whatever.
Oh,
And Killing in the Name Of came on, and she was like all excited about it. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah. And the kids are out there, and then it comes to
Rage.
then it comes to the part where it's like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And she and it's on the big speaker outside.
Yeah.
She goes, hey, go turn that off. I forgot about that. And I was like, I thought you liked this song. She's like, I do, but they can't be hearing it. I'm like, oh,
Now
when I
you
was a
are
kid,
the
we
machine.
just listened to that. Dude, so going back to Eminem, as a kid, guess who introduced me to Eminem? My mother.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
I'll never forget sitting in this Camry that didn't have any air conditioner with the CD player. And like me and my mom and my brother, we listened to Eminem like nonstop.
Yeah.
And my dad hated it because they were divorced, and my dad was like, "You don't need to listen to that." And
Yeah.
my mom was just like, "Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?"
Yeah. You don't want to go to singing anything off that album.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's wild.
It
Yeah,
is
my dad
wild.
threw that CD in the woods whenever he heard it, and I had it like playing
threw
really
it in
low.
the woods.
Really low. And he started hearing those lyrics come, yeah, man, it doesn't.
Oh, it was
that's
terrible.
graphic.
That would have
still
never made it in
very-
my house.
Yeah.
Oof, no. We got my brother had to break his Creed and
Break.
yes, his Creed CD and something else because I can't remember what the other band was. Korn. Yeah.
Korn's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I revisited them a little while back.
Well, yeah, we were super Christians. So.
I think the kids that wore Corn T-shirts were even more scary than Corn itself.
the truth.
They were.
I wanted to be friends with
If you
them.
had a
though.
Corn T-shirt, I want to be your friend.
That's right.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle used to listen to Korn hardcore, and I grew up in two households. Right, my dad's household super Christian, like VeggieTales and
Oh, yeah.
Newsboys only.
See, I could talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I like that. My mom, on the other hand, great mom.
Listen to
but
Eminem.
My mom, dude, my mom. She is
Enough
an
said.
angel, dude. But like when I look back, she was just rogue. Eminem. I mean, like that's where I watched.
I appreciate that though.
Yeah.
Well, it did help me because I think like I got a balance. You know, like I got to experience like the real world probably on one side, and then the other side it was like here are some principles you can live by.
Yeah.
So I don't think it hurt me, but
My parents gave me so much freedom. Like I experienced a lot of that stuff just from doing
but what
whatever
about the
I
CD?
wanted.
He just didn't want it in his house.
I got it through a friend. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He wasn't. It was his house, and he
Wasn't
didn't want to
gonna
hear
fly.
it
Yeah.
at any level.
Yeah,
It was one of those kind of rules. It wasn't.
my dad had kids with my stepmom, so I would give my brother, who was like 4 years younger than me, CDs, but I had to do it in secret.
No.
Maybe my dad will never watch this, but I had to do it in like secret because I knew they weren't going to let him have it. And I gave him something like Leonard Skinner.
Yep.
That's what it was, Leonard Skinner.
Nice.
I gave my brother a Leonard Skinner CD, and I'm thinking,
Good
it's
CD.
not that bad. It's Survivor, the one with the fire on the front or whatever. And yeah, my stepmom found that, and I got in trouble. He got in trouble. I mean, just for blowing in the wind, man. But it's crazy. What about you? Like, you ever sneak any? Your mom's never gonna
The
watch
Killers.
this. The Killers.
I was
just think
pretty-
of that name. What is this? The Killers?
Yeah.
What do they do? Kill?
No, I had I was raised in a really Christian home. Everything, like, I couldn't watch Harry Potter. Dragon Tales was not even allowed to be played at my
I
house.
had the same issue.
But I was a good kid, and I wanted to please my parents, and I definitely tried doing everything that they wanted, and I wanted to be, the Christian girl that they wanted. So I applied myself, and I did do that. I remember whenever I got into like middle school, I started trying to listen to, like, I don't know if you know Toby Mac, Skillet, Demon Hunter.
Don't know that one.
Well, they're all Christian.
No, I know Toby Mac's Christian. Skrillex is supposedly.
Plum. I don't know. It's all
dressed like demons.
These like Christian bands that I was trying my best to get my mom to listen to and be like, look, they're saying Jesus, and then she was okay with like DC Talk because they have the Jesus Freak song. And yeah, I just had to really like do a whole like presentation to her to get her to allow me to listen to that music. So I did. And so I listened to that and I really enjoyed it. But whenever I started, I think it was my 11th grade year, I was like, you know what? I want to do what I want to do. And that's when I got the Killers and Taylor Swift. I got introduced to all that. And I was like,
Taylor Swift, the devil herself.
And then that's when I started trying to, like, I started smoking cigarettes too. Like, I went up into the deep end.
That's a huge jump.
Do you think that's a thing? Like,
I do. I actually do.
Like if you're deprived so much, like you just, bam.
That's what I did. Yeah.
And you think that's why? Because you just never... You didn't get to ease into it.
At some point, I guess I was just like, there was part of me that was just, I was ready to prove myself to everybody else that I wasn't like, I had my own mind, and I actually ended up losing it, I think. But, I feel like if I had more exposure to stuff, I probably wouldn't went so stupid.
I don't know. It might just be a coincidence.
I don't know. I just feel like it's like new things are exciting, and when you're getting exposed to new stuff, you do want to partake in it. You want to experience it. So, yeah.
Let's rattle off some obscure Christian bands that only me and you will know about. Hawk Nelson.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Oh, I saw them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At South Alabama. I don't know where, just at the college.
Oh, really? Did you go to the Mitchell Center a lot for like winter jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to all the winter jams.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good things that like I experienced just like growing up through church. You know? Mostly good, actually.
Yeah.
But it was good that I could like do that and then go listen to Eminem.
Right. That's of both worlds.
That same day.
I felt like I was, in a very safe environment. I can say that my parents did protect me from a lot of things that could have went wrong. But,
Who's one of those bands? Because like, here's my thing with Christian music. I don't have anything against it, but it's like, it seems like something that you only listen to then. Like, are you revisiting it now?
I sometimes I do actually.
Like,
sometimes.
What artists are you listening to?
I listen to Plum whenever I want to. She's
I don't know them or her.
She's not really as I guess recognizable as some bands, but she just does like really sweet, like she sings lullabies for her children. Like she wrote beautiful lullabies, and she
Plum spelled just like the fruit. Okay.
But she also like talks about like in her songs depression and stuff like that. She hits that subject, so she just resonated with me pretty good as a young person, adult, I guess, and teenager. So I do go back and visit her because she's like, I don't know, a sweet little reminder of my past. But no, I don't go back and listen to Newsboys, Casting Crowns, or any of them.
Mercy Me.
Mercy Me, no.
Third Day.
Mm-mm.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I just thought of this. There's one genre that I can think of that doesn't that blurs the lines a lot. And it's country. Doesn't country feel kind of Christian?
It does blur the lines, I think.
Some of my favorite Christian songs are like Brad Paisley and Dolly Parton. Like, what's that song called? When I Get Where I'm Going. Mm-hmm. Dude, that song is a masterpiece.
They do a very good job on that one.
And then like Three Wooden Crosses, Randy Travis.
Boom.
I mean, I'm just telling you, bro. Like, they're not Christian artists. Those are the best Christian songs I've heard in my life.
What's that? Spirit in the Sky song? Yeah, that was a huge hit.
That's definitely anti-Christian.
It is?
If you really look at the words. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a satire.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I always thought it
Garfunkel.
was.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense. I guess I never looked into the artist. I was just like, man, these people are crazy about Jesus. Awesome. Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good song. I love that song. I don't have nothing against it. But yeah, I just always thought country seems like most country artists, they're Christian. Mm-hmm. Right?
No.
I don't know. No, I don't necessarily think all, it's not.
Or they proclaim to be.
Yeah.
I guess because they're country.
Yeah. Kind of required, right?
Yeah, it's kind of required. If you live out in the country, you probably can go to church or something.
You just have to switch over to pop if you're not a Christian. Maybe that's what happened to Taylor Swift.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. She freaks me out a little bit. I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? She has some good music.
She does have great music.
Great.
Not recently.
I haven't listened to the
Last
new
two
stuff, I
albums are
suppose.
complete poopy.
Totally.
Yeah, they're
I
bad.
don't really listen to much of the
I
old
just know
albums.
because I have a daughter and a wife that like Taylor
Swift.
they're not Swifties, but they're borderline Swifty in it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, well, let me listen to this album. And I'm like, whatever happened to the like catchy songs?
I guess I need
Now
to
they're
listen
more
to
like
them.
they sound a little more like, and Lana Del Rey's catchier than this, but you know how hers are kind of just like
Moody.
moody. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what Taylor Swift does.
I like Lana Del Rey.
I do too. But imagine if Lana Del Rey wasn't good. She makes the moody work.
Yeah.
No.
Seems like Taylor
her voice
forces-
is very, yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin, my daughter and wife just went and saw her in somewhere
That's cool.
in Mississippi. I forget
Cool.
where. Neshoba?
Yeah.
Neshoba County.
Shoba.
Yep, they have an amphitheater up there, and the people on it built one in Gaucher.
Nice.
The Sound, it's called.
Okay. Is that down where the old wall or old mall was?
Yep.
Yeah.
They've had some pretty big bands come through there,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's pretty cool.
All right, guys. I mean, we've gone an hour and 24 minutes.
Yeah.
You feel good about it?
Oh, yeah. I finished my Jurassic Park book. That's pretty good.
Oh, no. I got one more about that.
Oh, yeah.
How was the book?
That was good.
You just reminded me.
It wasn't what I originally thought it would be. Like,
Does it play out like the movie, or is it not related at all?
it plays out like the movie, but it's more of it kind of shows you like the danger of kind of like how we were talking with AI, the advancement in it. It was, this huge leap in science to where they could recreate these dinosaurs, but there was not a whole lot of oversight and regulations, and there was a whole lot of assumptions being made, like that the dinosaurs couldn't reproduce and there was no way for them to escape. None of the stuff that happened at Jurassic Park during the book was supposed to happen, but somehow it did.
Yeah. And
there was plenty of warnings before then, but it was kind of like, this is about making a profit.
No. I'm just thinking like
Yeah.
the Jurassic Park movie to me is like a mirror of AI now.
Yeah.
Because it's like all the same things. You got like these guys that are like, let's do it. And these other guys that are like, hey, we need to be careful with this.
Yeah.
It's like the movie.
Yeah. And like the Jeff Goldblum character in it, he's the mathematician, and he's kind of like, this is why it won't work, because there's too many things that you can't accurately predict. You can't
His
accurately
character's so good in that,
predict
isn't
that
he?
stuff. Yeah, it's a weird character in the book too, because he's like the rock star of the mathematics world. And I'm like, does the mathematics world really have like rock stars? Like we
I'm
dress
sure
in
it
black
does.
and
Even the flat Earth community has like a rock star.
do they?
Yeah, they have these conventions, and there's that one guy.
Well, I could see a
came
rock
up with
star that can't. Yeah, I could be in that, but like that these mathematicians, this small group of mathematicians, they're like these edgy, cool people
Yeah.
of the world. It's math.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you're doing. I mean, look at Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He's a weirdly shaped person, weirdly like presented person.
Yeah,
He's like a rock star at the moment.
yeah. I mean, Look what he's
You know
done.
what's funny is we don't have rock stars anymore. That's like a archetype that we we knew about. Mm-hmm. We didn't even live when there were rock stars, unless you're counting like Dave Grohl and.
Kidding me? Like the early 2000s and TRL was out.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Some real rock star status.
But do we have them now?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so though.
I don't pay close enough
That's
attention
crazy to
that.
think about, actually.
Yeah, like
That's
what is
wild.
the new rock star?
No. Do they just get mobbed by fans everywhere they go? Because that's the way it was back in the day.
Well, yeah, and the Beatles started that, I believe.
I don't know.
Or probably
Maybe
Elvis,
Elvis
yeah.
and the Beatles.
No.
But I think the Beatles, well, yeah. Okay, my last thing. I swear to God, I'm going to leave. Favorite movie. Okay, and you're going to get two. Because there's always like, I can't pick between these two. Favorite movies and why? Savannah, you're up first.
Why do I always have to go first?
I can go first.
Okay,
That
go.
makes you feel better.
Yes.
Even though I'm not ready. The Prestige is going to
Great
be
one.
number one. And I don't know what it is about it. Christopher Nolan. Like my top three directors are probably Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, and Wes Anderson. So my top two movies are going to be one of those three. I'm going to have to leave one out.
No.
But I think The Prestige is my favorite movie of all time. I just think it's so masterfully done. And then Christian Bale,
No.
such a good freaking actor. So he makes that just character jump off screen. And then number two, gosh, do I pick between Wes Anderson or probably Quentin Tarantino, actually? And I'm not going to say Pulp Fiction, even though I want to.
It's a great one.
It's like really cliche. I feel like people are always like, oh, you like Quentin Tarantino, so cliche. I'm like, I meet way more people who hate his movies.
It's a reason it's cliche. I mean,
Yeah.
because it's good.
It's just that good. But I think Reservoir Dogs would probably be two.
No.
His
I think I
first
could watch
big
Pulp
film.
Fiction over Reservoir Dogs. But I do like Reservoir Dogs. And it is
Yeah.
a complex story. But Pulp Fiction, I don't know. Something about Christopher Walken's small part in that movie just makes that whole movie for me.
Well, there's like so many characters, and I like the
So
way it's
good.
chopped up. You know,
Yeah.
you see the end at the beginning and the middle at the end, and it's just all over the place. It's not. My mom hates Quentin Tarantino for that reason.
No.
She wants something linear.
Yeah.
She's
get
like,
it.
"What is going on? This Bruce guy
I thought he already died.
thought he already died." I'm like, "Yeah, Mama, this is earlier."
Yeah.
It's like life is not linear.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but when we tell stories, it's not linear. Like you might
Yeah.
tell me this piece this time and this piece next time.
It really is like
And
that.
I think he was maybe not the first one. He probably stole it from somebody. But anyway, that's my two: Reservoir Dogs and Prestige.
Clockwork Orange and The Flowers in the Attic.
Oh,
All right,
Just
let's
kidding.
go.
You did not just
I'm
say
just
that.
kidding, actually.
Jesus.
Those are both terrible.
I was like,
second one was
John, what's
really-
going on in this house?
You don't even want to know what that second one was.
God.
It makes Clockwork Orange look like, I don't know, a Disney movie.
It really does. It's
What are the
disturbing.
real ones? Or that was it?
I don't know, actually. I cannot think of what I like. I don't know why, but I can't.
Okay.
Do you know what I like?
You like movies based on real life.
I
'Cause
do.
that's the only way I get her to watch a movie with me. As I'm like, it said based on a true story. And
Oh, so it's like, just name one. It would be your favorite, but what's, like, give an example of that.
I don't know why I can't think of anything that I really.
Like radio.
yeah, she likes radio.
I like radio.
Remember the Titans?
No, not all the ones that we watched in high school a million times, but oh God, I just don't know.
The greatest game ever played.
What's
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, let's
What's
go.
it?
Down. Let's see it.
Let's just do
So
that.
it's
hear
on
it.
me. Dang.
I just realized mine
Sorry.
was
Y'all
super
done made me
dramatic.
forget.
Uh-huh.
What was the number one?
Jurassic Park.
No, it wasn't Jurassic Park. That's a good one though, but not something. Oh, The Godfather.
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah.
probably my favorite. Like that's something.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's a very complex movie, but I love it. It's
dark.
Yeah, it's dark, but in the same way, it's fascinating to watch. You know, especially Al Pacino's character. Basically, whenever he starts off, he's a war hero. And he's not looking to get in the family business, but it's just a series of events to keep pulling him further and further and further in until he's so far in it that there's no way out.
What about shows? Mine's Breaking Bad.
I've watched that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Easy.
Sons of Anarchy.
It's good.
The Wire.
I have
Yeah.
not seen The Wire.
Oh, it's really good. It's an older one, but really good. It takes place back whenever it was like pagers and, throwaways, phones, like the track phones.
The Wire. I'm gonna check that out. Have y'all seen The Sopranos?
Yeah.
It's really good.
I haven't.
There's one I just watched on Apple, and I can't remember the name of it now. Ben Stiller directed it. It was ridiculously good. Starts with an S. Somebody in the comments tell me, but anyways, it's really good. It's like where you go to a job, and they have some chip in your head to where you don't know what you're doing there. So when you walk in, it's like another personality.
Oh.
And then when you leave, you're just back at the front door.
Wow.
I forget what it's called, but it's like a whole societal thing. It's like Black Mirror kind of, where like half the society is like, it's wrong because nobody knows what you're doing in there. And these people getting paid a ton of money just to go.
Yeah.
And they don't know what they did at work. But it is a trippy movie or show. But it's also Ben Stiller, who you think of like comedy, right? No, this is not a comedy. This is the opposite.
Yeah.
It has some funny moments, but
We probably watched The Righteous Gemstones.
I was about to say that. That's hilarious.
Oh, man. It's John Goodman, Danny McBride, and who's the youngest brother?
Danny McBride.
Anyway, 3 incredibly funny people. Well, even the sister that plays.
Oh, now I'm seeing the picture in my head.
It's like a family of preachers, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Righteous
mega
Gemstones.
church preachers.
Oh, I'm checking this out
It
today.
is hilarious.
John Goodman alone.
What's it
in
on?
HBO. Yeah.
I can get that somehow.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely well worth it. John Goodman alone is just, like I said, you pair that with Danny McBride too.
Oh.
And it's hilarious.
I'm checking that out today.
The Big Lebowski. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Man, the Coen brothers. How did I not list them?
Yeah, the Big Lebowski.
So good.
Dude.
The Big Lebowski is awesome.
That is a good one.
Hey, speaking of upcoming movies that I think is going to be epic, Christopher Nolan only shoots on IMAX. Batman Begins, I think. No, he did Batman Begins, Dark Knight, Prestige. I mean, he's Inception.
No.
I just saw an advertisement at the theater because he doesn't let his trailers go out in the world. You can only see his trailers at a theater. He's doing the Odyssey.
Okay. Like the Homer book? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Which Christopher Nolan won't touch anything unless it's like going to be like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Just like a movie every 7-10 years.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me too of, what's the name of that movie? It was based off the Odyssey.
Oh, brother, we're out there.
Right?
The
Who
Coen
hadn't
brothers,
seen that
let's
like
go.
a billion times?
And Constant Sorrow.
so
We should do
good.
that song right now.
Right? Yeah.
No.
That movie
Hot
is
dog
so
and
good.
soggy bottom boys.
What is it? He needs his
That was a good
my
one.
Dapper Dan, damn it.
I'm a dapper Dan, man.
I'm a
Damn
Dapper
it.
Dan, man. Damn it. Oh, there won't be no wedding.
He's bona fide.
God, that movie's so good. And
So many great parts. John
So-
Goodman's Cyclops character too. It's just great.
Oh my God. Yeah. So that company I work for, we were talking about with the military. I had to go work in Brainerd, Minnesota. That's where they're from. And it turns out the whole reason that they wanted to do that movie is because they grew up getting shipped to their grandparents' house in Yazoo, Mississippi. The
Yeah.
Coen brothers.
Nice.
And so they always had this like love for Mississippi.
Yeah.
And they loved the Odyssey. And they were
Wow.
like, hey, let's mix our summers with, So
Oh man, the
fun
lines
little
in
Mississippi
that in that
connection.
movie are just hilarious.
Yeah, there is some good
That's
lines.
probably one of the funniest movies, I swear.
He turns him into or he thinks he
horny
gets turned into a toad.
We thought you was a toad.
We thought you was a toad. The
Yeah.
acting is so good too,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Everything about it.
Really good.